Sony has confirmed God of War, Horizon, and Gran Turismo TV shows are in the works, with Amazon and Netflix having each secured the rights to one of the productions, dude. So, during a business briefing today, Sony Pictures Entertainment CEO Tony
Vinciquerra.
Vinci Cara confirmed that the company is working on TV adaptations of God of War, Horizon, and Gran Turismo. So, Brett, Amazon has secured streaming rights to the God of War series, while Netflix has picked up Horizon.
Sounds about right.
So, I have a couple more points, but let's talk about that first. Let's talk about all that first. What do you think about these, PlayStation kind of continuing this, pursuit of adapting their most popular franchises into TV shows?
I think that I don't know. And I won't know until I see The Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Uncharted, but I've heard it's not good.
Yeah. The movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm skeptical based on that alone. But so here's the difference, though. That's like a blockbuster, The Last of Us. Whereas Uncharted, where I feel like The Last of Us is actually going to be good.
Yeah.
Because it's being done by Neil Druckmann himself.
Right.
And also the guy who did Chernobyl.
Correct.
HBO. Right. So.
Yeah. So first of all, I find it interesting that PlayStation is going to multiple outlets, right? HBO, so Time Warner is doing Last of Us. Amazon is doing God of War, and Netflix is doing Horizon. I think that's pretty interesting.
I think so too. Do you know if they're all live action? Are they confirmed to all be live action?
They are not. Actually, okay. That's a good point. They are not.
So I can see God of War being live action because I think if you did it, I think that game has a story. And that series has a story that you kind of have to just adapt, right?
Right.
Whereas I think with Horizon, you could totally do that as like a CG animated show.
Horizon also has the richest lore, I think, out of all of these, like backstory lore, because there's so much world building that has
so much
done
to
in
explore.
I agree with you. So I mean, that's a good point. I mean, they're not all confirmed to be live action. That's where my head went, but that's not necessarily true.
Gran Turismo, I have no idea what that would
we don't
like.
We don't give a fuck about that, bro.
Honestly, dude, it could be like a reality show. It could be like because
Top Cars or what's that British show?
Top Gear.
Top Gear, yeah.
Yeah, like it doesn't have to be an actual like narrative thing.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be scripted television. It's a good point.
Yeah.
On the God of War note, I wanted to bring up this little anecdote that I just happened to come across before we started today, and that is David Scott Jaffe on Twitter. We all know David Jaffe, who is the creator of God of War, by the way. He said that was hard to keep hard cat to keep in the bag, meaning that he probably knew something about this. And he said that he heard the studio's Kratos casting idea. He said, I ain't telling, but it's both out of the fucking box and super logical.
That's good. That means that the creator of Kratos is down with their idea of who they're going to cast.
He's down with the sickness, dude.
He is.
He's down with the sickness.
So, do you want to hear what I think, dude?
Yeah.
Here's my hot take.
Okay.
I think the easy answer would be picking someone like a wrestler, like Triple H, who people have done fan casting of Kratos for a long time now. I think it'd be easy to fan cast Batista as Kratos, right?
Yeah.
I think, and when I hear him say it's out of the box, dude, I think they're just going to use the voice actors.
I was just going to say, I think it's going to be Christopher Judge. And when I see that come to fruition, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to need a bigger pair of pants because I'm going to shit and piss in them at the same time.
He doesn't even really look like Kratos.
It doesn't matter, dude. He's big, he's bulky, he's built, and he is the voice of Kratos.
Yeah. And Sonny Sujulik.
Yeah.
He's getting older.
Yeah.
His voice is now, it's teenage
Right.
Atreus.
But he's still runty looking though.
Yeah. And they could certainly do something there. And there's also the point that we don't know where this God of War show takes place.
It's true.
It could be original God of War. It could be, and you know what? Maybe it is. Maybe it's God of War 1.
Right.
Where he's actually, little goatee Kratos.
Yeah. But the interesting thing is 2018 sets up the precedent that maybe we could just kind of beat bop amongst time periods and lures and all these different things. Maybe
that would be cool if there was flashbacks.
Yeah, maybe they pick a different, set of mythology to explore with Kratos, just like God of War 2018 did.
Oh, so you're saying they could just do a brand new thing?
Yeah, they could with the same characters potentially. I mean, definitely Kratos, obviously, but pick a different kind of flavor text, if you will.
Mm-hmm. No, that would be really cool.
Yeah, or maybe it's a sequel to God of War Ragnarok, even.
Maybe.
I don't know. Who knows? But if it's Christopher Judge, I think that's the best choice. And there might be people... See, I feel like if you're an actual fan, that would be the best choice for you, because you're like, that's the voice. Christopher Judge is Kratos, right?
Yeah.
I could also see people being like, well, first of all, nasty and disgusting because he's a person of color, and Kratos, is not, I guess. But also people being like, he doesn't look like Kratos, that's stupid. But I'm okay with it.
Here's the weird thing, though. He wasn't the original voice of Kratos. It's true. And I'm wondering if... I don't know. Does Christopher Judge have... I'm assuming Jaffe is, cool about Christopher Judge.
Oh, yeah.
He's accepted him as, Kratos.
Yeah. He's talked a lot about liking Christopher Judge, yeah.
Then, yeah. Dude, when he says it's out of the box, that's my first thought. And I don't know what else that could mean.
Yeah. I don't know.
Unless it's,
somebody completely different looking, not big at all. I don't know.
Yeah, it would have to be really fucking weird.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope it's Christopher Judge though. I do. I think that's the best choice. I'm here for it.
I'm going to look up right now Christopher Judge as Kratos.
I bet you I could pull up a little image here. Find us. Let's see here. Oh, hell yeah, brother.
He could do it, dude.
Dude, come on now. Look at my man.
But what was this quote? That it's their idea. It's the studio's idea.
Yeah. Dude, absolutely.
That's interesting.
Dude, absolutely. Dude, come on now. Come on now. Look at him. First of all, my man fucking dresses nice. I wanted to say that.
Yeah, he's good, dude.
Also, come on now.
I'm having a hard time finding an image of someone photoshopping him to be Kratos.
Yeah, I don't see that. I just see some comparisons.
Yeah.
Side by sides. Come on now.
Oh, someone drew one.
Come on now.
It's actually a pretty good illustration. Someone drew Christopher Judge as Kratos, and it looks pretty good.
Come on now.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
I think that's good, man. And then in terms of Horizon, who they would cast for Aloy, that's why I was saying I feel like that would be. Well, I don't know if she's done much live action, but
not Ashley Birch. Who plays the voice of her?
Ashley Birch.
Oh, well, Ashley Birch does play the voice of her. I was right. Yeah, I don't really care.
I think that they should do an animated series with that universe.
Yeah. So continuing here, we talked a little bit about Uncharted. Being kind of the first major PlayStation Productions project to be released, really, since as far as the PlayStation Studios IP goes. It had a $120 million budget, and from what I have saw, it was wildly successful in the box office, which is a little surprising to me. But people like Tom Holland. So the studio obviously is also working on The Last of Us, which we talked about. They're also doing a live action Ghost of Tsushima movie, which is being directed by Chad. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but the guy that directed John Wick, which is so fucking cool. And they're doing the Twisted Metal TV series from the Deadpool writers and a Jack and Daxter adaptation from the Uncharted movie director.
Really?
Yeah, dude. So PlayStation has a lot of coals in the fire with all of their IPs. Two of them being from Jaffe, Metal Gear, not Metal Gear, Twisted Metal, also being his creation.
Yeah, and we know that Twisted Metal's getting a lot of pretty big actors involved now too.
Yeah, Anthony Mackie and stuff. So
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know really what else I have to comment about it other than I hope they're good. I think the one I'm most excited for, though, obviously, is God of War. Out of all these,
Yeah, I think that God of War has the potential to be really, really cool, and I think that I don't know. I think
and
that
The
it
Last
has.
of Us probably too.
Yeah, Last of Us might be my number one. God of War, I'm just skeptical because I don't want them to ruin it, and
Yeah,
that's my Halo, like the Halo show. Like that's like if they ruin that, that's gonna hurt.
yeah,
But I can almost see them doing it like the Witcher TV show. I can
mm,
see them doing something similar to that.
mm.
Uh,
Yeah, that could
that's like
work.
how I would. That's how I would kind of like pitch it. Is like the Witcher TV show. It's like that, but like obviously way more dramatic. Um, but it depends on when it takes place. I think if they're gonna do old school Kratos, fighting Hades and shit and all that, I think that has to be like The Witcher. But then
Right.
once they get to the era with Atreus and like the Norse shit, that's when it needs to get serious. And maybe that's a season 2, maybe that's a season 3. I'm not really sure, but yeah. And also, I mean, I can't believe that you didn't mention that Ghost of Tsushima you were looking forward to. I think that
Yeah,
is going to be fucking slick. And I didn't even finish that game.
yeah.
So.
With I mean, those John Wick movies are, I mean, incredible. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah.
So,
Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Haptic Intel. Did you do it? Subscribe right now.